Once upon a time, in a quiet little town nestled between rolling green hills and a sparkling river, lived a curious girl named Lina. Lina loved exploring more than anything. Every afternoon, she would wander into the whispering woods behind her house, her pockets filled with interesting pebbles and colorful leaves. She believed that magic was real, hiding just around the corner, waiting to be discovered. One sunny afternoon, while chasing a particularly beautiful blue butterfly, Lina ventured deeper into the woods than ever before. The trees grew taller, their leaves forming a thick canopy that dappled the sunlight on the forest floor. Suddenly, something caught her eye. It wasn't a flower or a shiny rock, but a single, shimmering feather, resting on a patch of soft moss. This was no ordinary feather. It glowed with a soft, ethereal light, pulsing gently with colors she had never seen before, shades of sunset orange, twilight purple, and morning gold, all mixed together. As Lina reached out and gently picked it up, the feather grew warmer in her hand. It started to hum a soft, melodious tune, and the air around her began to swirl. The light from the feather shot out, painting a shimmering, swirling circle in the air right in front of her. It looked like a doorway made of liquid light. Lina's heart thumped with excitement. Was this it? Was this the magic she had been searching for? Taking a deep breath, and with a brave smile, she clutched the feather tightly and stepped through the glowing portal. The world on the other side was breathtaking. Lina found herself standing on a soft, fluffy cloud that felt like a giant cotton ball. Above her, the sky was a brilliant, endless blue, dotted with floating islands of all shapes and sizes. Waterfalls of crystal-clear water cascaded from the edges of some islands, creating rainbows that danced in the air. The most amazing part? The animals! Everywhere she looked, animals were soaring through the sky. There were lions with magnificent, feathered wings gliding majestically between the islands. Playful monkeys with tiny iridescent wings zipped through the air, chasing each other. Even the fish weren't confined to water. They swam through the air in shimmering schools, their scales catching the light like 1,000 tiny mirrors. This was the kingdom of flying animals, a place straight out of a dream. As Lina stood there in awe, a small furry creature with large, curious eyes flew down to greet her. He had soft brown fur and leathery wings, and he hung upside down from a nearby cloud branch. "Hello there," he squeaked, his voice friendly and warm. "You're not from around here, are you?" "My name is Firo. I'm a flying fox," Lina smiled, her initial shock turning into delight. "I'm Lina, and no, I'm not. I found this feather, and it brought me here." She held up the glowing feather. Firo's eyes widened. "The feather of passage!" It's been ages since it chose a visitor. "Welcome to Eridor, the kingdom of flying animals." Firo offered to be her guide, and Lina eagerly accepted. Together, they set off to explore the magical sky world. Firo explained that every animal in Eridor was born with the ability to fly, thanks to the great crystal that floated at the very center of their kingdom. It pulsed with a gentle light, sharing its magic with everyone. They flew past islands covered in candy-floss trees and rivers of sweet nectar. Lina laughed as she rode on the back of a fluffy, flying sheep and played tag with a flock of giggling, winged rabbits. It was the most wonderful place she had ever seen. But as they flew closer to the heart of the kingdom, Lina noticed something was wrong. Some of the smaller, younger animals were struggling to fly. Their wings drooped, and they wobbled unsteadily in the air. A little flying squirrel tumbled out of the sky and landed with a soft plop on a cloud right next to them, looking very sad. "What's happening?" Lina asked Firo, her brow furrowed with concern. Firo sighed, his cheerful demeanor fading. "Our magic is weakening. The great crystal is losing its light. For generations, we've all flown on our own, enjoying our freedom. We've forgotten how to share our energy, how to work together. Now, the magic isn't strong enough for everyone, especially the little ones." Lina looked at the dimming great crystal in the distance, then at the sad little squirrel. She remembered a game she played with her friends back home, called Helping Hands. When one person couldn't lift something heavy, everyone would join in and lift it together. An idea sparked in her mind. "I think I know how to help," she exclaimed. "We need to teach everyone about teamwork." Firo tilted his head. "Teamwork? What's that?" Lina gathered all the animals around the great crystal. She explained that by flying together in formation, they could create a current of shared energy. The stronger flyers could help lift the weaker ones, and their combined effort would create a powerful flow of magic that could recharge the crystal. At first, the animals were hesitant. They were used to flying solo, doing whatever they pleased. A proud eagle didn't want to slow down for a tiny hummingbird, and a group of playful otters didn't want to fly in a straight line. But Lina was patient. She started with a small group, showing them how to fly in a V-shape, just like geese do back in her world. She put the strongest flyers at the front and the little ones in the middle, protected and lifted by the airflow. Slowly but surely, they got the hang of it. The little ones found they could fly higher and longer than ever before. Seeing their success, other animals joined in. Soon, the sky was filled with magnificent formations. Lions flew alongside mice, bears soared with butterflies, and snakes slithered through the air in elegant, coordinated patterns. They circled the great crystal, and with each path, their combined energy, their shared joy, and their newfound friendship flowed into it. A brilliant light erupted from the crystal, brighter than ever before. It pulsed with vibrant colors, sending waves of powerful, warm magic across the entire kingdom. The droopy wings of the young animals perked up, and they soared into the sky with confident whoops of joy. The magic of Eridor was restored, stronger and more vibrant than ever. The animals cheered for Lina, circling around her in a beautiful, swirling dance of gratitude. Firo flew to her and gave her a gentle hug. "You saved us, Lina. You taught us that we are stronger together than we are apart." Lina felt a warm glow inside her heart, a feeling even more magical than flying. It was time for her to go home. She said her goodbyes, promising to visit again. Clutching the feather, she stepped back through the portal, which closed softly behind her, leaving her back in the familiar quiet of the Whispering Woods. From that day on, Lina knew that the greatest magic of all wasn't found in a glowing feather or a hidden kingdom. It was in the kindness we share, the help we offer, and the friendships we build. The real magic is teamwork, and it's a power we all have inside of us, ready to make the world a better, more wonderful place for everyone. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed our story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more magical adventures. See you next time.